Hi everyone, I am Alchemistic. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to me, thank you so much for joining me. I make content based off of manifestation, law of assumption, and spiritual topics. If that is your thing, consider subscribing to me. I noticed my stats and that 50% of you that watch me aren't subscribed yet. I don't know what you're waiting on. I do post videos every week about these topics, as well as I do go live once a week to answer questions live. You can always see when I'm going to go live because I do announce it on my community posts, so keep an eye out for that. Before we get into this video, I also wanted to announce that I did post a brand new workshop for those that are looking to manifest into their reality a new SP, completely build one from scratch, or to transform and shift to a different reality where a different version of your SP exists. You can check that out on my Stan store. The link is in the description. I am also diligently working on a 14-day SP course. It's really a 14 module course. You can go at your pace. It is a deep dive. This is for those that really need more assistance because of triggering emotions, deep-rooted beliefs that need to be shifted, that sort of thing, and to really understand manifestation, which is really shifting your reality by becoming the self that has it. That is what that entire course will be. I call it a 14-day challenge, but it is a course that will be posted within the next day. You would be able to join the launch, which is going to be discounted. Keep an eye out on my community post or my post on Instagram, etc. I do post stories announcing different things if you would like to follow me on Instagram as well. Let's go ahead and get into this. This video is going to be about the movie Inception. If you have not seen that movie, I suggest go ahead and stopping here and not watching more. Go watch the movie first, and then you can come back because, of course, I'm going to be deep diving into this movie, so I don't want to give you any spoilers. So I want to give a different perspective on Inception. It is more than just a mind-bending sci-fi movie. It's actually a blueprint to how manifestation works. Think about it. The deep dream layers, the subconscious programming, even the idea of planting an idea in someone else's mind, these all mirror the exact methods we use to shift our reality. Inception isn't just a movie about dreams. It's about the power of your assumptions and beliefs, the subconscious mind, and how what we believe shifts our reality. And if you're into manifestation, the law of assumption, and especially Neville Goddard's teachings, then you're going to love what I'm about to break down. In this video, I'm going to show you how Inception aligns perfectly with the principles of manifestation. Everything from the subconscious reprogramming to living in the end. By the end of this, you'll never watch Inception the same way again. So let's dive in. First, in the law of assumption, the idea is simple. What you assume to be true becomes your reality. Your core beliefs shift your entire world. And Inception is literally a movie about embedding a belief so deeply into someone's mind that they accept it as real. That's exactly what Cobb and his team do to Fisher. They plant the idea that his father wanted him to break up the company. But Fisher has to believe that this thought is his own for it to work. That's how manifestation works too. You're not forcing anything. You're shifting into a state of being where you accept your desire as real. The world just reflects that back to you. So this mirrors Neville Goddard's teachings of assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and it must come to pass. Think about that for just a moment. Once you completely shift and you get into the state of it being natural, the state of Sabbath, as some people call it, that's when your reality actually shifts. You have to believe it as real. Everything in Inception happens in the mind. This is key because manifestation doesn't happen at the surface level. It happens at the deep level of the mind, which is exactly where the team implants the idea. In manifestation, we quote unquote reprogram the subconscious through different methods that get us into the state of being through affirmations, visualization, scripting, and repetition. When we impress a new belief deeply enough, it manifests as our external reality. I have said this in my personal coaching with clients, but I think of manifestation in layers. Again, kind of like the dream layers in Inception, right? It's like layers of an onion. If you have such a core belief, you need to get to that core of the onion, or in this case, the core of the subconscious, right? Each layer is a different surface level belief until you get to the core. Example here, you might be trying to manifest being a millionaire, but if your surface level is you have to work hard to get money. Okay, we need to dive deeper. Money is evil. Okay, we need to dive even deeper, right? You need to go through each layer of the onion to get to the really core belief. And typically the core belief is I am not good enough or I don't deserve this. That's usually what the core belief is. All the rest of it is just the layers on top. In Inception, Cobb struggles with Mal because she is embedded in his subconscious, in those deep layers, right? Even though he knows she isn't real, she keeps showing up in his dreams, just like old beliefs and traumas show up in our reality until we replace them with new assumptions. Your past and your traumas are just core beliefs that need to be addressed. You need to become the new person that has new beliefs in order for it to adjust. Because your past is just in your mind. It doesn't actually exist. You only have the now moment. And I'm going to do a video on that here soon. There's a line in the movie, dreams feel real while we're in them. It's only when we wake up that we realize something was strange. This perfectly aligns with Neville's teachings that our reality is just a reflection of our consciousness. The world we experience is like a dream, built from our assumptions and beliefs. But once you become aware of manifestation, you realize you can shape that dream however you want by, again, becoming the self that has that reality. One of the most powerful scenes in Inception is when Ariadne is designing the dream city. She literally constructs reality from her imagination, building streets and creating impossible structures. This is exactly what manifestation is. Your imagination is the blueprint for your reality. When you visualize, you are architecting your world in the same way the dream designers do in the movie. Neville Goddard said, imagination is the only reality. Everything starts as an imagined thought before it becomes real. Just like Ariadne builds the dream world, we build our reality through our focus and beliefs. Think about it. Everything through history as you know it was first a belief or a thought, right? It was first someone's imagination that created it. Literally everything. In the dream world, time moves differently. A few minutes in reality could be years in a deep dream. This is exactly how manifestation works. What you focus on expands, and time adjusts based on your beliefs. When you assume something is done, it speeds up. When you doubt it, it slows down. Cobb's team had to stay focused on the mission, just like we have to stay locked in on our desired state for it to materialize. Think about a time in your past when you really wanted something really badly, right? Think about when you were a child and you're on a road trip with your family, just an example here. On the way there, it takes longer, right? Because you're anticipating and you're excited and you want the thing. You want to go to the place. You want to go to the amusement park, whatever it is. The ride takes longer in your perception of reality. However, when you're getting back home, the drive seems shorter because you no longer have that anticipation. You no longer have the want and the need for the exciting event. That's how everything works in manifestation as well. In Inception, the characters need a quote unquote kick to shift back to their waking reality. This is a great metaphor for manifestation alignment. Sometimes we need a shift in consciousness to move into a new reality. Letting go of resistance and old stories is like waking up from a state that no longer serves us. The deeper you're trapped in a state of doubt, the harder it is to shift. The more you're doubting your own perceived desired reality, of course, the harder it is to shift to that reality. This is why sometimes with certain situations, being completely in the end is a little bit harder to do, right? So example here, if you were trying to lose a big amount of weight, like I've lost 65 pounds before, thinking about the 65 pounds is a big jump. But if you tell yourself every day I'm losing more and more weight, every day I'm losing more and more body fat, right? It's a little bit more achievable. And so to the mind, that's more achievable, and we're able to get through those layers a little bit better. Limbo in Inception is a place where people get stuck when they lose track of what's real. This is exactly what happens when we cling to old limiting beliefs. Cobb's limbo is built from guilt. Our limiting beliefs do the same. They construct a reality we think we can't escape from, when in reality, all we have to do is wake up to our new beliefs and assumptions. Guilt and shame are two of the most powerful beliefs you can have that can keep you stuck in the old story. This is why letting go of that and practicing forgiveness, and I know most people think, oh, that's law of attraction. It's not good for this. It's actually very beneficial. Forgiving yourself and forgiving others releases the guilt and the shame. Let's talk about the totems in Inception. They are used to check if someone is in a dream or reality, right? This mirrors the idea that self-awareness is key in manifestation. When you question your reality, you become conscious of your assumptions. If you're constantly looking for proof of your manifestation, you're still operating from the old reality, right? So in some of my coaching sessions, when someone is trying to manifest marriage, right, with their person or a new person, like they're trying to meet their ideal husband or wife, I always tell them to wear a ring at night. Go get a wedding band and wear it at night. That way you can feel it. That's the totem, right? I myself have done this in my past. And what happened when I forgot to wear my ring at night is I would wake up in the middle of the night freaking out that I lost the ring. That's how that totem can deeply embed that belief that it's here and now, you already have it, and now you're freaking out because you lost the ring, and probably your spouse is going to be upset that you lost the ring, right? Because that was my instant gut feeling, and this has happened with some of my clients as well. So at the end, Cobb spins his totem, but doesn't wait to see if it falls. Why? Because it no longer matters. He has fully accepted his new reality, right? This is the essence of living in the end. When you are truly aligned, you don't need external validation. You just know your desired reality is real. That is the state of knowing, as I like to call it. That is the Sabbath state, other people call it, right? You just know, and so it has to show up. So, there you have it. Inception is basically a crash course in manifestation and the law of assumption. Again, from quote unquote subconscious programming to imagination creating reality, everything in this movie aligns with manifestation principles. If you want to start architecting your reality, take inspiration from this film. Assume your desire is real and plant that belief deeply and watch it unfold. Again, you need to get past those layers of the onion. And I will have a video soon about going through those layers in a new way. So keep an eye out for that. So let me ask, did this change the way that you see the movie Inception? What parts resonated with you most? And do you have something that I missed? Is there something from the movie that really stood out to you and that you interpret differently to align with manifestation principles? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more deep dives like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because I do post videos every single week, as I mentioned before, as well as I do go live once a week. It is always my assumption that no matter who is watching my videos, they're going to resonate with it. They're going to get some aha moments. And also, you're going to have the best day or night of your life as you're watching this. And I already know that that's the case for you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.